Hi friends, the Thack here for the noobs. I've got a bit of a review of Call of Duty Vanguard from the beta that I got to play a few weeks ago. I'll talk about the good things, the bad things, and what they need to improve before the full game releases. If you weren't aware, the Vanguard Beta featured over a few weekends across the end of August and early September. Some of these were exclusive to PS4, but the other weekend was an open beta where I got to play on the Xbox. So let me start with the good things about Vanguard, because there are a few. I like that this new Call of Duty game has the ability to shoot through walls. It's a really cool feature that feels very similar to Rainbow Six Siege. And overall, I would say the game does feel better than Cold War. I also like that they've got some cool modes here. The Champions Hill game mode felt quite fresh. It's like a mini tournament style game mode that has very similar vibes to Gunfight, but with the buying rounds and ability to upgrade your weapon, it adds some new feels to what you would normally get in a gunfight round. We will do a full tutorial when the full game launches on how to play Champions Hill, because it's not the easiest game mode to understand if you're just playing it. It certainly took myself and Rodrigo a few rounds to work out what was going on. The other good news is that Vanguard reuses Modern Warfare's engine. This creates a very familiar feel with awesome features such as wall mounting that we're used to. This is also bad news though, because it essentially means you're paying full price, which on the next gen console is £70, but it's a game you've already got in Modern Warfare. The only difference really are the weapons and the maps, but is that enough to justify such a price? It really doesn't feel like a brand new game. It also doesn't really feel like a World War II game. It kind of feels like Modern Warfare with a World War II skin put on top. If you think of games like Apex, Fortnite, and even Warzone itself, all of these games introduce free additional maps and weapons to the game without you having to buy upgrades. Yet for Vanguard, that's all you're essentially paying for, yet they still charge you the full price for a brand new game. I would also add that the maps feel quite bland. I was playing in high quality settings on Series X, and the graphics were not great. Definitely not next generation graphics that I would expect on the Xbox Series X. I do accept that it is a beta though, so hopefully they do touch up the graphics when the game fully launches. I do think there are definitely a number of things that Sledgehammer have to work on for Call of Duty Vanguard to be as good as it could be. On top of the graphics, the footsteps were really bad in Vanguard. I could hear my own footsteps and my teammates' footsteps really well, but enemies, not so much. I think they need to nerf the sound of friendly footsteps and buff the sound of enemy footsteps. They also need to balance out the maps. There are some massive maps like Red Star Strike that just don't quite fit the smaller 6v6 option, and likewise, some of the bigger Blitz game modes just don't work on the smaller maps, so they need to find a way to balance this out. Now these are just my early thoughts based on the beta. I'll do a full review when the game launches properly and give you guys a good idea of whether it's worth buying Vanguard or not. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.